Oh, YTPC, Joshua Stewart smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Not up north in the woods tonight, though, but haven't had a chance to post as much as I have been previously. Just been kind of busy. Um, Yesterday was Wednesday. Had to make a quick trip to the Twin Cities, which is about a 3.5 hour drive from here for a family event. I've got a aunt and uncle that live uh, on the west coast, basically. Um, they come back to Minnesota. I don't know. They used to come back about once a year, but now that they're older, they're, I believe, both in their 80s now. It's just a little harder for them to travel. So they weren't coming up here, and I wasn't going to get a chance to go to our hometown where they're going to be spending a couple of days. So figured that would be the best chance. Go down to the Twin Cities. Picked up our daughter from. She's going to college in the Twin Cities, so we picked her up and met for a couple hours for the event and visited, and then we kind of went our separate ways. And I, uh, two of my kids, the college kid and then my high school senior, were with, and we just went out for supper with my mom and dad, and headed back home. So quick trip, but it was good. Tonight I got my Kaywoodie white Briar, and in it we got some country Squire Trumpeter. I believe that's what it is, Trumpeter. Yeah, that I got from Jesse at Jess Piping. Did a blend swap a couple weeks ago, and that was one of the blends that he sent. I'd never had any country Squire blends before the ones that he sent, and I can kind of see why people think pretty highly of them. But yeah, still recovering from the weekend. Just still doing long days and short nights, and it's haven't been able to catch up on rest, it seems like. And when we went out for supper last night with my parents, of course, you go to some of those restaurants and they give you way more than you can eat in one sitting. So I had lunch for work today. I should only eat half of it and save the other half for lunch for work tomorrow, because I just haven't. It was too much for a lunch. I usually have pretty light lunches. And just felt off the rest of the day just because I overdid it for my noon meal. Then this evening, um, went to a fundraiser for a family friend. Um, Young man in his, I believe he's in his early 20s. He's got a wife and two little kids, like a toddler and a newborn, and the poor guy's been having some pretty serious medical issues. So, you know, we go do our little part to help with him and and help him on his road to recovery. They had a real good turnout for that, so that was good to see. I had a whole bunch of things that I wanted to talk about before I flipped on the camera, and was concerned about trying to keep it at a reasonable time, but now my mind's going blank. You know, just I'm filming this at like 10 or 10:30 at night, I think. Oh, 11, sorry. I should be in bed right now, but well, we'll maybe just keep this one of my nice 5 to 10 minute like I intend to, and leave it at that. Try to get something with a little more substance up one of these days. But you know, one thing for sure, with all these blend swaps and stuff I've been doing, I got enough new stuff to try to keep me busy for a while. This is actually my second bowl of the night. Usually I just do one bowl a night, but felt like doing two tonight because with all these new blends, I wanted to go back to an old reliable thing, so I tried some Escudo. I've been picking up a couple of tins of that for deep cellaring since I found out I like it, but it just wasn't hitting the spot tonight for some reason. Thing is just that I was feeling off a little bit. But this Trumpeter, that is hitting the spot, so I believe that's what it's called, right? Yeah. Country Squire Trumpeter. Oh, I remember one of the things I was going to mention. I've been talking a lot about that swap meet I went to last weekend, but I didn't really get any video footage. I was just too busy with other stuff. But there's a YouTuber out there by the name of Squatch253. He actually just sets up a little bit down the road from where we do. He's got a YouTube channel mostly about restoring old tractors and stuff like that. But he's got some good videos of kind of what was going on there. If I can figure it out, I'll put a link in the description, but I'm not quite that technologically savvy, so. Squatch253 is his name, though. You can look him up, and he's got some good videos on what was going on down there. But I think with that, we'll call her good for tonight. Joshua Stewart, smoking a pipe up north in the woods. Have a good one.